61. 69.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh,
It's
not again.
episode... Oh, no.
It's
Oh, no.
85.
Episode
12C4.
643. My name is Mr.
We're
Jake
still
Woof.
locked in.
And
Jesus Christ.
this is the absolute Bellend... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The absolute Bellend show. With your
I
host,
was-
Mr. CloneKorp,
so
CloneKorp, and John Carve. CloneKorp. What are you vaping there, Clone? You got a big old vape. You got a huge ass. I swear, I'm not talking about what's in it. What I'm talking about is I feel like the
what
vape
are
is
you
getting
putting in
bigger
your
and bigger.
mouth?
I feel like the
It
vape
is.
is getting bigger and bigger every week.
It is.
Like one week you're going to come along and it's going to be literally the size of your arm.
It's literally like.
it's huge, mate. You're going to be like a huge baby's bowl.
1 second.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I can't get the fucking angling right.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, happy locking and everything, you know. Up all as well, ladies and gentlemen. You know,
I feel like nothing really has changed like dramatically since last week when we were first in the whole lockdown thing. Are we feeling like we're more used to being in a lockdown now? Have we got into a routine of not leaving the house?
Yeah,
Feeling more depressed.
Yes, yeah. No, I stopped checking the news recently. I was glued to the news when it first started kicking off. You know, I was reading an hour.
Yeah.
You know, 2 hours a day, maybe. You know, glued to it, reading all the comments and just all the vitriol and drivel and shit. Now I just stopped, and everything seems to be continuing. So it's almost like you don't need to check it out.
It's just the same. Nothing much has changed. I went outside and like I thought, because I've been like really good. I was like, you know, I've been indoors for 7 days since we last did our shop. We did our shop last week, and I was like, oh, I'll go outside and see what it's like. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep. It was freaking like the summer holidays. It was ridiculously busy. There was loads of kids on their bikes. You had ones walking along the street holding their hands. Yeah. You had freaking everyone walking their dogs and their sisters' dogs. You had people running on like freaking like doing a little jogging up and down the street. You had people on their roller skates. And like, I'm like, this is busier than it normally is. What's going on? So I quickly went back inside. Yeah, started to complain about it on Twitter.
Yeah. I went to local Tesco because we've been trying to say, right, we can do online shop, and then we go to Tesco once a week. Tesco, like you know, smaller one near us. But once a week, that's all we're going to do. That's it. Nothing else. Once a week. And we went out for that. We went at 3 p.m. on like Tuesday or Monday. Went there and there was just so many families pushing around strollers with like 17 kids and stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy. There's tons of people.
Did you have to do the thing where like you had to wait outside the shop in a queue 2 meters apart?
Sort of. We got in there immediately, but then as we were going out, they were like, "Oh, this gentleman is leaving, madam. You may go in." You know.
Yeah.
And
when I went into the spa, they had the tape on the floor. It's like, this is my box. You can fuck off. This is my box. I'm looking at this milk. I'm staying here. You can't come and get the milk. And if anyone comes over, can I just get? No, I haven't chose which milk I want yet. Yeah. It's mine.
The issue I had, some punk kid. Everyone else was old, but some punk kid came in and he had iPod earphones in. He was listening to the tunes. I could hear it from about 6 meters away.
What was he listening to?
Bollocks is what he was listening to.
He was listening to some bollocks.
Utter drivel. So he was listening to it, and he had a packet of a sandwich in one hand like this, and then he had like a Coca-Cola in the same hand. He was trying to hold it and he was looking at the crisps.
Was he doing the meal deal? Is that what you're telling us?
He was doing the meal deal, and that was all he was doing. That was it. Nothing. He wasn't getting anything else. No essentials. He was getting a meal deal. That's all he was doing. He was standing there and he was picking his nose, and he was like coughing into his arm.
His nose.
He was like some walking disease, bloody COVID-19, bloody vat of death. And I wanted to walk past. Every time I walked to a bit, he just kept getting nearer and nearer me, and I was like trying to back it up, you know, every 2 seconds. I was like, mate, you know, don't make me get the old staff involved, yeah.
Standing too close to me.
Standing a little bit too close.
you imagine?
I'm just trying to get my pasta.
Was there any pasta left? We've not been able to get any pasta anywhere. It's like the one thing that you can't get.
We have been surviving off 1 kilo of pasta for the last approximately 3 weeks.
We just haven't cooked any pasta. Yeah, quite a bit of rice. There was toilet roll back though. I'm glad to say there was toilet roll. I've seen it. You can now wipe your own arse.
I have 68 out of 70 rolls. It's so stupid. I've been contacting everyone I know locally and saying, as soon as you run out of toilet paper, I will give you free toilet paper. Just please, just take it, because I don't want to feel like an asshole if I have so much. It was the smallest I could order. It's ridiculous.
We have that many toilet rolls.
I mentioned this ages ago, but before this all kicked off, I went literally just before it all kicked off. I went, right, we need to get some cleaning supplies for the house, and I don't want it to be completely bored out. And I was like, right, we need stuff like toilet roll, we need stuff like baby wipes, that kind of thing for cleaning around the house. We have like legitimate reasons for it and stuff. So I was like, right, I need to get some toilet roll, yada yada yada. It was out of stock on Tesco. It was out of stock everywhere, so we couldn't get it. So I was like, okay, I'll order off Amazon then. Go on Amazon. There are two choices. Either I get like a 2-roll pack that has the Beatles printed on it on like every single sheet, and it's like designer glue roll.
So you're wiping your ass with Paul McCartney's face.
Pretty much.
It's like, hello, Paul. Getting nice and deep in there today, mate.
Yeah, Ringo. Imagine all the pee holes.
Imagine all.
So it was that, or it was order 70 rolls at once.
Just had a poo.
A big 70-roll pack. So
now, sorry. That's all, isn't it? Poor old.
Yeah.
Sorry. He's just.
So it was either that or order 70 rolls at once. And I was like, okay. I mean, it was one. It's not like I ordered like. It's not like I added 10 stock of doubles or 9s or 18s or whatever. I literally tapped it once and bought 70 rolls. And I didn't expect it to even arrive. I thought it was going to be like some sort of like, oh, it's actually out of stock. No, it arrived. Like, I have 70 rolls and we've used up like 1, like, or 2 or some shit. This is a Sagaloo roll. So, yeah, it's a bit.
I bet when they announced the shortage and everything, it was just there like, oh,
on my pile of laurel. But it's not my fault because it was the smallest I could get. I could literally, we would have run out. I couldn't get any more. I've been trying to give it away. But everyone around me, they've all got like 20, 30, 40 fucking rolls. They've already got a shitload of rolls. Everyone's like, oh, I can't get any toilet paper. Bullshit. Everyone around here's got toilet paper. What the hell?
Can't even give it away.
I can't even give it away. Everyone's bloody creating hype. You know, it's ridiculous.
Why don't you like build a toilet roll mascot in the back of your stream or something like that? That would be a relevant stream.
I think I'd be absolutely destroyed on Twitch if I had a stack of 70 right behind me.
Here's all the
I always feel like doing that and like just photoshopping it. So there's just a stack of loo roll behind me. It's a massive amount. People are like, "What? Why are you holding it?" Don't know what you're talking about. I can't see it. It's not there.
No idea what you're on about. Chair out of it. Your whole chair's just toilet roll. It's my throne of TP.
Like the Game of Thrones throne, you know.
Just purposely wasting toilet paper on stream and everyone's there watching.
You just burn it, don't you? You burn it like the money. It's like, oh, fuckers, I've got plenty of it.
Just throw it out the window by holding the fucking, like, you know, the strip of it and be like, oh shit, I can't get it up. Oh, it won't come up.
Oh my god. I keep making the joke that, you know, I'm getting sick of this loo roll, to be honest. I've had it boiled, mashed, fried, curried. I've had it all, you know. I just can't get through it.
You had it fondued.
Fondued. Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a good one, yeah. We'll have to crack on with that. No, yeah. That's been my toilet roll adventure. But we have tons of it. We don't have any bleach. We can't get any bleach. And we decided to do a bit of a kitchen cupboard clean out. We did a bit of a kitchen cupboard clean out, and we had soy sauce from 2015 that we thought we might as well get rid of. And fish sauce.
Did you try it?
We've been having it for years, so we, we were like, you know, it's a bit like a couple years, maybe a year. Okay, fine, whatever. But 5 years on a liquid after it's been opened. So we poured it was only like half, maybe third of the things. We were like, okay, let's get rid of them because we have new ones anyway. Got rid of them. We poured them all down the sink, and now every time we go into the kitchen, it just smells weird. Like it just, it's there like a massive load of sesame oil. Well, not sesame oil, but fish sauce, soy sauce.
I'm not a fan
like
of
a bunch
fish
of other
sauce.
liquids. No.
So Becky likes using fish sauce, and it's just the name that puts me off.
So she's a professional cook, and you're what exactly?
Apparently, I'm okay when I eat it. I just don't like I just don't like to think about eating it.
You don't like to think about eating it.
Yeah,
Why? What is it? For those that don't know at home,
it's made out of fish.
So when they say fish sauce, you think it's like, so what comes to my mind? Look, I can see like CarvemUp's googling it right now just to check. He is. Look at him. I can hear it. I always think it's like the brine out of a can of tuna, but it isn't. It's like,
and it's not like a mayonnaise kind of thing. Fish sauce is like soy sauce, but different.
Yeah,
a liquid condiment made from fish or krill that has been coated in salt and fermented for up to 2 years.
It tastes. It's a bit different.
It tastes like soy sauce, but like different. It adds a very unique flavor. Like if you added it to noodles, things like that, you will notice. Oh yeah, I've had that at the Chinese restaurant before. I know. The taste.
Makes your 30p pack of noodles taste like a 90p pack of noodles.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Very lovely.
What have you been living off, Clone? What have you been eating now that you can't get your KFCs anymore?
What have you been eating, son?
Seeing as though we'll talk about Tesco, I've not had to deal with the queues because the other night I got a little bit tipsy. Emily got a bit tipsy, so we sat there tipsy. She was in the other room and everything. I managed to get ourselves.
Please don't talk. Oh my god. I'm sorry, because I know where this is going.
Quietly, listen to you jabber on about fuck knows what. I've been looking at boobs this whole time, and now
unbelievable.
Finish your story. What happened? You were tipsy. You and your missus were tipsy, feeling a little bit raunchy.
We went to a fucking Turkish grill house, Jake.
What?
But that's not a part of self-isolation, is it? Excuse me. No, go on, tell your story.
She was drinking prosecco. I was drinking Jack. I was having Jack and honey Jack. I was just like, oh, honey Jack's the chaser because it's sweet, isn't it? And then in it. And oh, don't you judge me. Where's your side parting today?
Me?
Oh, there it is.
It's more. What do you mean? It's more on the side. What do you mean? Where's your side part? What do I do? Fucking lose it? What are you talking about? It's there. You can see it.
He hasn't been able to go to barbers. It's gone. It's like, oh god, where's it gone?
Jesus Christ, mate! Nothing's taken my side part, mate. Don't you bloody well?
But yeah, we went on Tesco, and I managed to get ourselves the only slot available
for delivery,
right, for the next fucking month, and it was on Sunday at 6 p.m. Between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. I was like, right, let's go mad on this, and we fucking bought a shit ton of cheese.
Let's go mad. I want to get some cheese.
I like the fact this is like the naughty drunk shopping of doing some Tesco delivery.
Like, I've never done this before.
Get 40 quid's worth of cheese.
This is your first. This is your popping your cherry of delivery service.
Sausage patties. So I've been getting my Mackey's breakfast in homemade.
Right? Yeah, lovely.
Been dealing it. Been actually liking it. Not bad. Got a shit ton of KFC kind of stuff.
You're doing home replication of takeaways.
Yeah. No, but honestly, we've got the Doom Collector's Edition box. It's a pretty big box. The new one that's just come out, the Eternal. It's pretty big. It's about that big, right?
Right, yeah.
let's just say that's my my cupboard now on top of my fridge, filled with snacks and shit,
Just snacks and shit.
and that's just the fucking stuff that doesn't need to be in the fridge.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
And then yeah, a shit ton of like drinks and everything like that. But it was just like as soon as it got here, it was just like, holy fuck.
It's a real weird thing at the moment because obviously the government's saying they're saying don't hoard, but then they're also
No,
saying
that
shop
wasn't.
as no, that's what I'm saying. They're also saying shop as little as possible. So you think, okay, well maybe once a week is fair.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't order anything for 3 weeks right now, and we have something coming Friday, but like I can't get anything for 3 weeks, so I'm gonna have to shop like frequently. And if I go to Tesco and I go and buy some stuff, I want to buy a week's worth of food, I'm probably going to get like told not to. So there's a lot of conflicting information going on right now with the whole thing. It's a bit weird.
See, everything I bought, I made sure if I was going to get more of that item, I made sure I just got like one more or something like that.
Yeah.
Online, you could just fucking overstack it if you wanted to.
There's a lot of restrictions now. Now it's 80 items. I don't know if it was that when you were doing it.
Items now.
Yeah, 80 items and then maybe 2 or 3 of each, maybe, depending on what it is. Which is really weird. You can order only 3 single cans of like I don't know Carlsberg, but you could order a 24 pack of Carlsberg instead, and that would count as one item. This is weird.
I mean, this is all because people went fucking ridiculous in the first like week or so because of this, and like if people didn't go mad, then we wouldn't have to do all this shit. Ugh.
So hang on, I want to go back a second. Your first time delivery.
First time.
You did your order.
How was it?
It was all right.
What was the experience like? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what happened now? Because did it come? Everything comes with bags, doesn't it?
We come around the back, and then we were like, "Oh shit, we need to get our bags out to get it all ready." Oh wait, everything's in bags. Told you, Emily. And then
so now they've started doing everything comes in bags because of they don't want people.
And they're all bags for life kind of things.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. It's like
bloody hell.
Yeah, literally everything. And there was about 10 of them.
It's because they want the deliveries to go quicker so they can get through more deliveries.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
So like, because obviously if you have to just sort of fucking pack into your bags at the bottom of your stairs,
because we do it like a military operation when we do it. We get in there, and when I'm literally like, okay, my brother gives me one of the things, and I'm chucking the stuff behind me over the thing, and then I shove it forward. He throws another one, I grab it, slam it on the floor. It's like a full-on workout.
Mine was just like, nice. All right, yeah, nice one, yeah. Like this Corona thing, man, isn't it? I went, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Smash.
How close was he to you? Like, did he?
No, but my mom went over. Do you want a Coke? I went, don't touch him.
Don't touch any metal for 24 hours. Don't do it.
Don't touch it for 24 hours.
That's supposed to be it. It's supposed to be 24 hours for metal, 4 hours for plastic or whatever, or cardboard.
I thought you meant don't touch him.
No, okay, don't touch him.
Just leave him in decontamination for 24 hours. Yeah. Okay, so would you do it again?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
But yeah,
you're gonna fucking have to. Oh dear.
I mean, like they're doing the whole fucking like one by one person. And like it's what 5 people over here for the big Tesco and like Iceland stuff like that. But Asda's where like no one's going to. And
is Asda the meta right now? I'm gonna have to get on the other Asda's.
Asda's the one that like people can just literally just slide in and out of. It's a dirty little.
We went in Lidl and there was no issues.
No issues in Lidl.
Yeah.
I'm not even funny, but I think you might just get a regular disease from Lidl rather than COVID-19.
Okay, what's wrong with Lidl? Let's back this right up. This is like freaking.
The funniest thing. I used to be. Me and my dad used to be the kind of people that would queue on a Wednesday morning when they reset all the deals, and we go to Lidl in the morning, like at 8 a.m. As soon as they open, and there's a queue of about 30 people ready to get the brand new deals for Lidl. They refresh on a Wednesday.
Oh my god!
I love Lidl, but I couldn't eat a whole one. No, I don't know. Lidl is not a
whole Lidl.
Lidl and Aldi.
I don't know if I go there.
It's cheaper. The meat's nicer, and the fresh stuff is usually nicer.
The name's quicker to say. Tesco or Lidl. There you go. See?
That
way
usually
different.
Doesn't come into my
Sainsbury's. There's like 17 syllables in that bullshit. Morrison. See?
Ocado.
It's depressing.
What's everyone's favorite supermarket? What's your favorite supermarket? Not where do you shop the most, but what is your favorite?
Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, of course it is. Look at you. Oh, M&S is probably the best. Yeah, I'd say M&S is the best. What do you think?
I like some good food. Though I don't mind Asda, not Asda, Lidl or Aldi, because I like their bakery section. They I think it's Aldi do this. Or is it? No, Lidl do Portuguese tarts. Have you ever had one of these?
I beg your pardon.
So
no,
go and get yourself a Portuguese tart.
Okay, all right. I'm locked down at the moment, mate. I don't know.
100%, you will not mind a Portuguese tart. You'll want two, in fact.
At the same time,
just go and search a Portuguese tart on Google. Image search.
The Royal Rumble. It's the Royal Rumble yet again.
Every episode.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking god.
What about you? What about you? What's your favorite? I bet it's like not Walmart. What's that shitty one? Waitrose. Bet it's Waitrose.
Waitrose. The fact you guys have said Marks and Spencer's actually makes me.
I'd say Marks and Spencer's. But I wouldn't go there though because I don't want to spend £7 on like some milk. Like it's. I feel like if you go, my goal in life is to earn enough money
golden cow's teeth.
to buy. So I can afford to buy an M&S sandwich without feeling guilty. That's my goal in life. So I can go in there. I can go. You know what? That sandwich is £4.50. I'll have that. Cheers, thanks, and just walk out. No inhibition. That's it. You know?
That's it.
That's my goal. You know, that's how rich I want to be. Just enough to buy a sandwich without.
Treat myself to an M&S because where I go and get my hair cut, it's like across the street from a smallish M&S. So sometimes I think, you know what? Go in, I'll get that sandwich, get a little smoothie, comes with the meal deal. It's like their own thing, or like
the mini glass of wine when you get that.
Oh yeah, it's very fancy. Meal deal wine. Straight from the little bottle. I'm just there. I'll just drink it from the bottle. What about you, Clone? Where do you shop?
I can't go to Marks and Spencer's. It smells like old people and biscuits.
Yeah,
that's all I smell every time I go in there.
Do you prefer? I think Netto is probably more up your street. Isn't it?
I was going to make a Netto joke earlier, you dickhead.
Oh shit! I used to go to Netto as well.
Netto smells even fucking worse. That's the thing, right? When I talk about a fucking supermarket being good, it has to smell right. The floor has to be good.
If I use Netto,
why are you smelling the floor?
No.
I just go in there. It smells of old people in here.
Jake, we need to ask why you are not smelling the floor. These are the real questions that we need to lay on the table because
because I've got really long legs. It's a long way down.
What?
I've got really long legs. It's a long way down. It's not my fault. Yours is so small. I'm just already down there.
Look, you got long legs, mate. You got long thighs. You got small shins.
I've got really small shins. Okay.
But, yes. Now talking about supermarkets, I like. I can't think of any of them. I can't stand it.
You don't do it, do you? You've never shopped a day in your life. No. You just order from
I get
KFC.
Dragged around every weekend. It's like piss off. Why do I want to be here? And you know what? Did I talk about B&M last week? I can't remember.
I don't know what
B&M.
B&M.
Oh my God. Me&M. I think he said B&M. I was like, what the hell is B&M?
B&M bargains. You know,
like he did say B&M. It's the bondage place.
No, bondage and mannequins.
The bondage and mannequins place, all in one.
Last week, they were bondage and mannequins.
They had a good deal on.
What the fuck? Would they be selling bondage and mannequins? That's a very odd business.
You know, there are things you don't want to Google, mate.
Would you?
we got these mannequins to display your latest fucking clothing line on, you know?
Do you reckon there's been an upsurge of the sale of sex toys since COVID-19?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Everyone's fucking horny shit.
Dude.
I bet there's a guy out there that's got a rebuild of fucking dicks.
He's like, yeah. I think
literally
so.
fucking bouncing all over the fucking place.
What are they? What? Like, so, do you reckon they're gonna call, like, you know, like there's like baby boom. There's like names for each time there's been like some kind of disaster where there's like babies 9 months later. What are we gonna call the Covies, or like the babies who are born out of the COVID?
The Covies.
The Covies, is it? It's like the Covey generation of just all like, because they're like 100% 9 months time, 10 months time. There's gonna be so many babies, isn't there? Because like everyone who's like self-isolating, they're just like rabbits.
Must be going ham. Yeah.
Did I tell you last week about the? So I read this tweet about.
Well, remember that pandemic?
Yeah, remember that pandemic. In Italy, I think it was. I don't know. So anyway. Yeah. So somewhere where they're all self-isolating, and it was warm enough. They had all the windows open in this big apartment complex, and apparently, like, someone was there eating their tea, just like, you know, having a nice fucking pizza, and they could suddenly hear like someone having sex really, really loudly out in the open, like out in like the complex, but. Obviously, because everybody's in. Well, so hang on. It sounded a little bit like, you know, there's a little bit of Royal Rumble, and then when they got to the end, and like you heard the ending, which sounded a little bit like this.
Yep.
Of course. Apparently, like everyone started clapping in the apartment complex.
Yeah.
I think that's the fantastic. I think that's a community spirit.
Yeah.
Clapping.
Have you
no fucking
when the deed is done? You ever clapped?
What's that?
No. It wasn't the. No, hang on. It wasn't the people who were taking part that clapped. I just want to clarify.
If you were the people that were taking part. Okay.
And you clapped. Would you join in?
Clapping. Would you join in clapping?
Everyone's like
when
no,
you're like a bit awkward. You're like, do I clap? Would you do it in that
scenario? To the person that is involved.
Would you do it?
We did it.
You go out on the balcony and take a bow, and it's
yeah.
They're gonna have a Covey in 9 months' time.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Covey, baby.
Then it might still be around in 9 months' time. Then that's gonna be horrendous.
So you're saying we're gonna have like 2 lots of Covey babies?
We're gonna have lockdowns.
Covey part 1.
Mate. It's gonna be non-stop lockdowns.
The Covey twins.
The Covey.
Jesus Christ.
One born in the first lockdown, the other born in lockdown part 2.
A film called Lockdown.
Bound by blood. What? Based on
a pandemic? Yeah.
I don't know,
it's the story of a man selling sex toys during a pandemic, and how he
just spat
selling bondage and mannequins.
Bondage and mannequins. No longer able to Royal Rumble due to self-isolation. He is resorting to the mannequins on the swing. Sex swing.
I was Lock Up I'm thinking of with Sylvester Stallone. I'm thinking of Lock Up, not Lockdown. Of course, yeah.
Oh, God. Isn't that the movie where he survives on fish sauce?
I have not seen the film, but I imagine.
One man, one ball of fish sauce.
All I know is the imagery. I wish we could show this on the podcast, but the imagery I'm going to post right now. He looks like a tyrant from Resident Evil 3. Why is his arms so big but his head so small? Why is his head so small?
Does.
That's
His
funny.
head's tiny. It's just like it's like full on like lockdown. What the shit is that? Yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3 and RE3 Resistance or something, some sort of
It's
Resistance multiplayer.
Gonna be shit in it.
There's an open beta right now
for about an hour.
Say what?
The multiplayer. It looks like we could have a bit of a banter.
Oh,
on
you
it,
were telling us about the multiplayer of it, weren't you?
Yeah.
I've installed it.
Try it.
You installed it?
Yeah, apparently it's a thing.
It's a thing? Wait, but the game's not out yet, is it?
But it's an open beta.
Oh, so everyone can play it?
Yeah,
is that including the multiplayer?
I should be playing it tomorrow. Yeah, just the multiplayer. Yes.
I've got the picture of Lockup on just in front of Clone's head. Just to see. Just look at it.
Oh, yeah.
It fits.
I'm locked up, everyone. Look at me. I'm Sylvester Stallone.
Can you just stay like that the whole way? Can you just do your best Sylvester Stallone?
That's no problem.
What's your favorite Sylvester Stallone film? Do you remember Demolition Man?
Favorite.
Demolition Man and the three
shells.
shells.
Do some lines from Demolition Man.
Can we do some lines from Demolition Man, please?
Yeah. Hold on. I get the old. I would like to hear. Someone put me back in the fridge, please.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Put me back in the fridge, please.
That's good.
What else we got? Let's see here. So much for the seashells. If you could just say that for me, please.
Sorry for the seashells.
Seinfeld for the sheep. What?
Can you say she sells seashells by the seashore?
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat.
We could be in the same room as Sylvester Stallone.
Seashells don't. Is that good?
Are you all right, mate? You ever thought in your life? Do you ever thought they would end up here doing this?
Oh,
yeah. Me too, Stallone. Me too.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so Resident Evil back to once we've done lockdown, lock up, lock bullshit.
Oh my god.
Did you say you played an hour of Resident Evil 3 Resistance? You played an hour of it. Did we talk about it already or something last week?
He said he mentioned it. He told us we should play it last
week.
I
played the single player demo that lasts like 10 minutes, not even that. You can complete it in 2 minutes. And then I played the multiplayer thing. I only played as the mastermind thing or whatever like that.
Oh yeah.
It was all right. It wasn't bad, but this is the thing. And like I kind of felt like it when I was playing the demo for the single player. I was kind of like, this doesn't feel right. I don't remember this happening in the original. Turns out a lot of the game, it's not like there's a lot of stuff that doesn't happen in like the original at all. Like compared to Resident Evil 2, that is like very comparable.
Yeah, I heard they've axed a lot of the bits around it, and they haven't really like really properly lengthened some bits. They haven't added too much. They've kind of just
because that's the in my opinion, the best one. It's like what? That's probably what they did multiplayer.
Yeah, they probably felt it was going to be a bit short. I know it is supposedly, going to be a 5-6 hour game. If you're actually absorbing it and shit, and you're actually walking around and you're looking around. But the thing is, the original was like that. The original was shorter. The original was more action based. The original, had that kind of stuff. It's just I know they have axed a few of the puzzles, a few of the scenes. Apparently, the whole.
I think there's no puzzles.
Yeah, they're not. It's mainly an action thing. I say puzzles, the numbers for locks, that kind of thing. That's what I mean by puzzles.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That kind of basic shit. There's nothing really kind of,
the old Resident Evil puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, no. Apparently, it's gonna like people have been giving it a bad rap. I mean, I'm still gonna grab it and buy it and everything. You know, I'm just glad I'm not buying the collector's edition. That shit just looks toss.
Yeah.
It's just like, why the fuck do I want a bland fucking statue? She's not even posing right. It's just she's just like,
she's not even posing right. I can't believe this bullshit.
Here's my gun. I'm ready to get you, Nemesis. It's like, what the fuck?
Dear, 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 dear. I mean, when I played the game, it seemed fun. I think we're gonna have a fun time playing it. I think for the if you weren't comparing it to anything and you were going, okay, this is gonna be a game that we play. I know obviously it will be compared because it is a remake. But if you weren't to compare it and you used to play it, I want to have fun playing it. But
oh yeah, yeah.
From what I've heard, it doesn't really justify the price right now. You know, from what I heard, it's a full price game on something that's going to last 5 or 6 hours. Which, to be fair, back in the day, you'd buy a NES game for fucking the same price, and then and it would be inflated, and you buy that, and it would be 4 hours, but it would actually be a 30-minute game if you would actually complete it normally. You know,
so
yeah, that was so good. But you know, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm going to play it. I don't know what time it unlocks on Friday. I don't know if it unlocks early in the day or what. Kind of hoping it unlocks
on Friday. Ooh.
Yeah, Friday. Which means I don't know how long the resistance thing lasts for, the free beta. So if you want to get on it, Jake, you want to get on it soon.
I'll wait to see if it's any good. I'll just wait. I'll let you guys do that. Tell me if it's good.
Of course.
What a scumbag.
What a scumbag. I feel like, I don't know, it's been a bit of a lull in games at the moment. Like,
yeah.
I
played EFT like to death for a few months, and now I'm kind of done.
It's because the wipe, it's dual wipe. When it wipes, you'll get straight back into it again.
Yeah. But, no, I agree. So now I'm a bit like, I don't know what to play. Like, it's just
yeah, I know what you mean.
There's nothing. I've been playing through Dark Souls, which is interesting because I'm absolutely fucking shit at Dark Souls. But that's kind of
seem like you'd be shit at Dark Souls, yeah.
That's kind of like fun. That's like, you know, that's part of the fun. Just to, you know.
I finished off Doom Eternal. The thing with Doom Eternal, it was very, very good, very, very fun to play. But like, was it really a good stream game? Was it really entertaining for other people to watch? Yeah, probably not. If I'm honest.
I mean, it's just the same thing over and over again. Go blah 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 blah, smash, kill, which is like cool to play. It feels great. Yeah.
But it's like, is it cool to watch?
Probably what was that other game that used to be out? Not Dead Island. Was it Dead Island? What was the zombie one where you could like make all the Dead Rising, and it's like mindless, just killing stuff, and it's like it's nice to play.
I didn't realize about that game, but you're supposed to die in that game like 50 times to actually play the game properly. So like the original Dead Rising, right? Yes, the original Dead Rising was designed that you level up your character more and more, and you keep losing in the story over and over and over again for like, I don't know, 50 hours or something until you've leveled up high enough that you can then actually complete the story and win the game. But they didn't tell you this anywhere. So I was going into it, I'm like, I'm so weak. How am I supposed to get from here to here to here within the space of 2 minutes? But my character runs like an asshole. Like he runs like Steven Seagal, like just shittily, you know? Like how am I supposed to get from there to how am I supposed to do all these different things? Oh, I keep losing characters. How do I keep on dying? And the whole idea is that you keep dying, you level up each time, you keep your characters like progress. Your health bar gets massive. It's like it starts off like here, but then every time you die, and every time you keep leveling up, it keeps going further and further and further, and to the point where you can just blitz everything. So you're supposed to do that, but they don't tell you that at all. So I had a really shitty experience with the first Dead Rising. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's such an amazing game. It's great. It's brilliant. Just play it. It'd be great." And I'm like, "This is shit." like I feel like I just feel like ass right now. I can't do anything. My character's weak. He's crummy. But they didn't make it clear. Oh, you're supposed to level up. You're supposed to kill a lot of zombies. You're supposed to that's what you're supposed to do, and then you get the experience. I don't like games like that. I'm not saying you have to hand me everything on a silver platter, but you need to give me some guidance. Like I need to know, like, okay.
It sounds like you want things handed to you. You just want it easy.
I want things.
I'm
on
a busy
silver,
man.
platinum.
I want things done for
I
me.
want to be told
like
what the shit's going on.
Can you come and play the game for me?
Yeah. Have you got that?
There was another
have you
game
got the
like that where they say,
autoplay?
oh,
Yeah, how about this, Carve, right? I'll give you my
yeah,
address after we're done recording today. All
yeah,
you gotta do is just ship me your controller. All I have to do is just turn it on, and
yeah.
then I'll just play whatever game you want, mate.
Yeah.
That's it. Whatever, all for free. How's that sound? All the
if you stream that over the internet, you know, if you stream that, that'd be a good idea. And then other people, everyone could watch then. If you did that. And if you had some sort of like monetary thing where you could like get money for doing it, that'd be pretty cool idea.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
That's a bloody harebrained idea, isn't it? Bloody stupid.
That sounds absolutely. Who the fuck would spend money on people on the internet?
Bloody stupid idea. Have you heard of Twitch Prime though? I don't know. I'm just curious. I've heard a bit of it. I don't know. I've heard this. All I can hear is Twitch Prime. You know. Speaking of Twitch, the old Final Fantasy VII. I've seen information about this. They've been banning people. I don't know how much. Like,
I don't know anything about this.
Earlier. Okay, so
tell me what
happened. This is all I know. There was. I'm not going to name certain streamers because I don't want to name drop any streamers. But
it was Ninja.
It was Ninja playing
and
Fortnite.
Shroud.
Okay, Ninja and Shroud. No, so they were going to release the game. You could buy a collector's edition. I probably got this wrong, but you could buy a collector's edition. Then they found out it won't be releasing or won't be delivered to you for 10 days until the release day. But I could walk my ass to the store right now, to GameStop, whatever they have, all across the EB Games, yada yada yada, game, whatever you want to call it. Walk my ass to the store and I could go and pick up a copy and play it right now, because apparently they've told retailers the copies that you have, you can then sell. So, but they've done that. So the streamers were like, well, it's almost 10 days before the release date. Is this right? Should we be streaming this? Are we allowed to? Why is the guy that's pre-ordered it, why doesn't he get a digital download or something? Why has he even got to go outside? Why doesn't he just get a digital download and don't send the collector's edition? Do that another day or something, you know, or send a standard, or do something. Do something that's like means you don't have to go outside. So there are plenty of streamers that went, well, I'm a massive streamer. I have I need to play this game. If everyone else is playing it and they're going it 10 days early, if I get 5,000 viewers, I've lost my advantage. I'm screwed here. So I need to play the game. So they were like, okay, I want to go outside, like embrace the lockdown, go outside, specifically buy the game from the shop, even though they have the collector's edition coming in 10 days. And they couldn't buy it online either. You can't do a digital download. They haven't released it for everyone. It's only the physical copies. So streamers got it. They saw a press release. It said, please refrain from spoiling the game in general on social media. But it didn't say anything about streaming it. Nothing about streaming whatsoever. It didn't say any clause, no signed NDAs, nothing. You can literally go out, buy a game, plug it in, play it. So people did that, played it for like 10 hours, and they got DMCA'd on Twitch at the end of it. And as it turns out, they retroactively added on their website a line that says, do not stream this game. And you can see the Google cache where like they added it after people had started streaming, after people had already done it. And then they DMCA people afterwards. So there are people that are right now banned for like, I don't know if it's 24 hours, but from what I heard about DMCAs on Twitch, that you get 3 strikes and that's it.
Yeah.
And they never go away. You can't get removed.
I think. Well, it depends. It depends on the situation whether they can get removed. For this, you would you'd hope that the appeals process, like you can prove that you didn't know otherwise. Well, I don't know, because you didn't have permission to do it. At the end of the day, I don't know. You didn't have express permission to do it. It's still breaking release. I understand it's a weird one. The same thing happened with Animal Crossing, like a couple of weeks ago, because everyone could pick it up a couple of days early. Or so people in the Netherlands could pick it up a day before everyone else because they told their game shops they could sell them, and a few people got banned. Exact same situation. But that got quickly appealed, and like they let them off with it and said it's okay because we've said you can play.
Yeah.
So bad. Like just how like people are getting banned and stuff. Like, I mean, for those people that like, I mean, did you say, Carve, that like these people didn't even have to pre-order this game. Like they could just go into the shop and then pick it up.
Literally, I could walk in there, not see anything, pick it up, buy it, stream it, and then get DMCA'd afterwards.
Yeah, you wouldn't know at all, would you?
Not unless you Googled each game. And then there are Twitter threads where people are atting the people who have said they've been banned, and their Twitter threads saying like, "You didn't read the rules. It obviously said that you shouldn't stream the game." And it's like, well, I'm not being funny. I've never checked whether or not I can stream a game unless it, obviously if it's like TOS worthy, obviously I'm not going to do it. But like in general, I've never checked
big
to
dicks
see if
on
I can stream a game or
mannequins.
not. Yeah, which makes me worried. It's like, should I be checking this shit? Probably not. It's not going to matter. But
and it was just like, oh god, I have no idea. Like,
apparently, I mean, the problem is ignorance, or not ignorance, but not if you don't know about the law, it doesn't make the law not.
Yeah.
like real.
Didn't know I couldn't kill this person.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't know I could steal stuff.
It isn't legal.
Yeah. But anyways, there's a bunch of them that's been DMCA'd and they can't play the game for 24 hours, and then they're like, well, fair play, fine, but they retroactively added it whilst they were streaming, which is kind of a bit suck.
Yeah, I like it.
And they did. And normally, you normally like request that somebody stop doing it, and then they get notified immediately, and then it comes down. Apparently that's what happens. But they just literally DMCA'd everyone whilst it was live. Boom. Whack. So
yeah, it's funny. Bit out of order.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
Is it any good?
I've no idea. I mean, actually, yes. So I tell you what, no. The streamer that I was looking at said that they really enjoyed it, which is hilarious. Literally in the same thread, they went, "But tell me you're enjoying it." And he went, "Oh, I absolutely fucking love it. But my channel's been banned, and this is my income." So I'm like, "Well, what the shit?" Yeah. I've never played any of the other original Final Fantasies. That's not really my thing.
Have you ever played a Final Fantasy? No. I've only played one Final Fantasy ever.
Oh, really? Which one?
3.
Oh, bloody hell, that's old school.
Yeah, like it's like so from the looks of it, it changes so much, because I played Final Fantasy 3 and it was like kind of top down, turn-based RPG, but it was all like fantasy stuff, and like there was like magic and like people like were dressed in like, leather armor, shit like this. And then you look at it now, and it's like people in these fucking cities, and all sorts is going on, and I don't know, like there's cars, and there's, I don't know, like.
I mean, Final Fantasy, what is it like? From what I remember, it's all different parallel universes and stuff like that. So like, no
fantasy
carries on to the next one. Hey, see, he gets it. So
I get it.
Yeah, like fucking that one, that would have been like in a fucking old school-ish kind of like, fucking lesser technology age fucking like world or whatever. And fucking, was it Final Fantasy 7? It's like what, like a steampunkish kind of world, would you say?
Okay. Is it worth playing?
Oh fuck yeah. I mean, like the original, dude, like I played it when it first came out, couldn't get into it because I didn't like those games when I was a kid. Didn't get into the whole turn-based thing or anything like that. And then I actually got around to completing it about 5 years ago, and I could not get off of it. I got it on my Vita through the PlayStation Network, like arcade. I was just playing it on handheld the whole time. Fuck yeah, dude. It's an incredible game, like the original. And I got to play the demo for the new one, and they've completely changed it. They've still kind of got the turn-based in there, but instead of it being like direct turn-based like the original, they've got like hack and slash kind of like, straightforward live combat. But then if you hold in like, one of the bumpers or whatever, you can then take control of like one of the other like characters and then get them to do an attack and all that shit. So it's like it's constant fucking action going off. It's like, oh fuck yeah. They've done a good job.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
But you look like you've got a man bun there, by the way.
Oh, do you like it? I'm going for my dog the back on the look. Right. Well, actually, no. To tell you the truth, right? There's a show I want to talk to you guys about in a minute.
Yeah. It's called Man Bun.
It's cool.
It's getting bad with me. Look at this. Look at that. Look. I'm getting lockdown hair.
Yeah, you need
lockdown hair.
You need to put a fucking
in it.
You need to put parting in it.
Parting in the back of my head.
You need to put a few more partings in it.
Just part the back of my head. like straight
right.
down the
About 12 partings.
What show did you want to tell us about?
Yeah, what was
it's called Tiger King.
You're freaking knobhead.
No,
I told you about this last week. That shows how much you listen. I talked about Tiger King for about like 20 minutes last week on the show.
You went on about it.
No, you're bored, mate. No.
You're boring now. I'm bringing back fucking Sylvester Stallone.
Have you finally?
There you go. He's gone.
King,
I'm not listening to him whatsoever. Yeah.
I mean, Christ, Bone's dying. Actually, Jesus Christ, he's losing.
Good.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious? We talked about Tiger King for about 20 minutes last week.
Have you heard about this show called Tiger King? Like, go on, clone. Think I didn't say anything. You tell me. You tell me about this show.
Regale us. We've heard MrJakeWoof's experience with Tiger King. What's your experience with Tiger King, Clone?
Joe Exotic, he's going to be my future ex-wife.
Next week I'll tell you guys about Tiger King.
Yeah,
next week,
you tell us about it. Have you seen the end of it yet?
After that, we can all come together and talk about Tiger King.
So what is Tiger King for the people that aren't familiar?
Oh my god!
I'm not having the same conversation as last week again. Hey, I'm not doing it again. Sorry. Go on.
Dude, we spoke about fucking COVID-19. We did that about 2 weeks in a row. Now, Tiger King is about like this show. It's like making a murderer, but all these.
This is exactly what I said. I said, for fuck's sake, I'm done.
Yeah. So it's a good TV show. Okay, now do you like it?
I don't think Jake likes it. I love it.
I thought Jake liked it. Jake liked it, didn't it? You were really ecstatic about it.
I liked it when I talked about it for like 20 minutes last week.
Loved it.
And then Clone comes here like he's fucking found something good. He comes here like it's like, oh yeah, I found this new show. You guys need to watch it. It's like the coolest thing, isn't it? Fucking.
So I'm just an impression of Clone last week,
You have to slide down your chair a bit more, at least.
Yeah. Man, I'm tired.
Oh god, no! You're right, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just very hot.
Oh, so hot here. Oh god.
Yeah, but
about a show called Tiger King. Keeps me cool in the winter. So, but have you guys finished it yet? Because how many episodes are there?
I did it in one sitting. How
many episodes are there?
10.
I think 200. Don't care.
200.
Oh, you've been busy hard at work trying to work out what you do for season 3. Tiger King.
Joe Exotic
on back to back. They're exotic.
Joe Exotic. He's got like a dick piercing in his eyebrow. It's fascinating. It's like, why the fuck have you got that there?
Oh dear. Are you admiring it at all, or what are you?
I'm just fascinated.
Don't you have 2 in your mouth right now? You're talking about eyebrow piercings. You've literally got
not dick piercings. Like legit, he has dick piercings.
I don't know. I've never seen a dick piercing. Thank you very much. You obviously must have to compare with your.
Isn't that just a ring?
Yeah, but it's a special kind of ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it one that you can take your Ringo Starr to?
It's yes,
and you Paul McCartney's.
Mate, yes. Just make sure you wash it because it will fucking stink real bad.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of Netflix, you said you watched The Platform, right? I've been meaning to get opinions.
I was going to talk about that, but honestly, Tiger King's
way cooler, isn't it?
Wait, in my note.
Fuck off.
He's got notes about Tiger King.
He's got a notepad. Fuck off. That's all I'm going to say.
We know there's nothing on that. He's just pulled this out.
There is
that Tiger King written on the top of that, though. That would be the ultimate prop. I think that would be the ultimate.
I should have really, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Platform though, no, good shit.
Good shit. Did you watch it with the Spanish? It was Spanish original audio with the English subs, or did you watch it with the English dub?
English dub. Because I just stuck it
Did you
on.
realize? Were you were you that hammered? The film's great. It's fantastic. Hello. How are you doing?
Oh, the mouth's not moving right.
Audio's great.
He just said egg, and I swear he just said like a P word.
So see, it's good. It's good. Do you think it currently reflects the socio-economic class wars?
Good movie.
It's good movie.
No, I don't know anything about it. What is it? Like, go from the start. I don't know what this platform is.
Basically, it's like each imagine like a big ass like fucking like hotel. Tower of
high-rise hotel.
Yeah, and like
there's a hole in the middle.
Platform.
Oh, don't worry, Clone.
The fucking movie.
Clone, I got this. Okay. There's a big hole. There's a big hole. There's a big hole in the middle. All right. There's an elevator kind of lift thing that goes down the middle. Okay. There's about 2 people per floor, roughly.
You spoiled the end of the movie.
I'm talking about the trailer. Shut your. So everything's going down in the middle, and there's food. There's a shitload of food on the top table, and as it goes down, each floor gets their turn on the food, and the people at the bottom have to deal with the scraps of everyone else, right? So there's actually enough that they said this in the trailer. There's enough food that if people ate their fair share at the top, and it would trickle down the bottom of the bottom people, they would be able to eat some food, they'd be able to live. But right now, everyone at the bottom's starving, and all the people at the top are like, going crazy, like like it's lockdown mode. And they start going down levels in the trailer and stuff. I don't know what else happens, but all starts kicking off. There's like some dude that just fell down and just splattered against the wall, and blood sprayed up his hand like a Quentin Tarantino movie. It was crazy.
It was good. I mean,
good.
Fucking hell.
Like, was it depressing?
That's
a yes. Yeah, it's depressing.
Yeah, it's dark. But the thing is, though, I love those types of movies that make you think, and it's not like horror in a sense.
That does sound you watched it with a dub. You just literally said, "I don't want to think." I don't want to think. I just want to listen to the movie. But I like films that make me think. Jesus fucking Christ. Go watch CBeebies, mate. Fucking hell. That'll make you think, won't it, mate? Don't worry, the sun doesn't actually talk in real life. Don't worry.
CBeebies?
Fucking CBeebies.
Oh, you fucking plonk. I swear to God. No, I mean, it's like one of those films where it's just like,
oh yeah.
That's a shit situation, isn't it?
It's a bit of a bad one, isn't it? Like, poor those people. Anyway,
if I think you should try and think about the situation.
Normally, you blot it out with alcohol and screaming, but
I just watch it. It's fine. But that really affected me. I was just like, I wonder if that was bad.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So here's a question for you. And then Jake, right? With you. If you were in this scenario and you were, say, 2/3 up of the tower, would you eat as much food as you want and just go ham, or would you save some for the next people? Only take your own little ration. What would you do, and why? I'll be making notes. There'll be a test on this later.
I'll take the ration because I've seen the movie.
Right, I see. What about you, Jake? Would you be the guy that's okay? So if you got a massive tray of food, would you choose the most calorific dense food, or would you choose like the fancy grapes that they got on there, or like the cream puff pie? Would you eat that, or would you eat the oats?
What's the situation? Like, I have to.
Okay, so
right,
no, tower, right? And on each level of this tower, there's a guy that owns a tiger park.
A tiger park. Okay.
Oh god. So I'll watch the film. I'll have to give it a watch.
Oh my
god. It sounded a bit shit, so I kind of zoned out.
I filmed my watch, which I thought was really good. It's another film where the trailer is not reflective of the entire film. So the trailer for Replicas and I watched the film like with Keanu Reeves, and the whole concept is it's a dude it's Keanu Reeves, and he's trying to put people into robots. Standard story, yada yada yada.
Put
Trying to put
people
people into robots.
them, like
into them. So somebody's
like
died.
straight up the jacksie.
Yeah, straight. Whoosh. No, they're trying to suck it from the dead body.
Are they really big people? No, really big robots
no.
or small people?
Are they like mechs?
No, it's like. Do you remember see RoboCop 2? Do you ever seen RoboCop 2?
The Iron Giant. He's a big robot. I've seen good old Flubber.
Have you seen RoboCop 2?
Iron Man.
With the
that's like a person in the robot.
We don't talk about that one, mate. We don't.
Have you seen the new RoboCop? The new RoboCop. That one. Is he in that?
RoboCop Healy.
Yeah. The one with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it.
That's Universal Soldier, mate.
That's Universal Soldier. Now that was a good film. Now, is it similar to the robots in Universal Soldier?
No.
Wait, what we talk about robots in?
Like Robot Wars. Is it like Robot Wars robots?
Mate,
Craig Charles.
It's time for Robot Wars.
With Craig Charles. Yes, I remember Robot Wars with Craig Charles. What a fucking hell.
So go on, tell us your story about replicas.
So Keanu Reeves.
Good old
John Wick. John Wick for the idiots of the group. John Wick is there, and he's trying to put dead people into robots.
This does sound like a John Wick movie, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but every time he puts a person into a robot, they end up tearing their own face off out of rage because they have no idea who they are, and it's all jacked up and shit, which is pretty horrific as it is. And then his whole family dies in a car crash all at once, but he survives. Now, then the whole premise of the film is he wants them back. So what's he going to do? He's going to shove them right into a robot. But there's like a bunch of different twists and a bunch of different things that happen throughout the film. And it's all about putting people into robots, cloning people, that kind of thing, yada, 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 mapping the human mind. And it was pretty good. It kind of, it ended up tumbling around quite a bit. It was pretty cool.
Or did he get drunk?
He didn't get drunk, no, but he didn't have any sleep, so he was a bit drunk all the time. He was like, and he kept talking in his usual melancholic, like, I'm Keanu Reeves.
This bus is going way too fast.
Yeah. There was a really good.
I forgot to watch you watch. That one.
Did I tell you guys about that other Keanu Reeves film I watched? That was freaking actually like really good. It was surprisingly good. It's like a comedy. Hang on.
Matrix.
Yeah.
Reloaded.
No,
Matrix 4. They've cancelled that now, haven't they?
No.
Have they?
Yeah, that's done now. They're not doing it.
No, they haven't. You're lying.
Lies.
Fuck off. I'm a clone. I'm not a lion.
You're a liar. They haven't cancelled it.
This might be cancelled one day ago.
It's on hold. It says on hold.
On hold indefinitely.
Yeah, bullshit. You bloody.
I wrote the article.
This podcast is not for spreading misinformation. Okay.
Yeah, mate.
This is a very serious podcast.
I bet they've What about Bill and Ted? Isn't that like
coronavirus?
Yeah.
Is that being put on hold as well?
Mate, don't have any movies, no TV shows, nothing. It's all going to be reruns.
It's all going to be stream. Just come to Twitch. Come to Twitch and watch. Don't. It's shit. Don't do it. So there's replicas. Oh, Destination Wedding is what it's called.
I think my brother watched that.
That sounds boring as fuck.
Yeah, it's with Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
it's actually really funny. It's worth a watch.
No, disagree.
Why?
I'm good.
Yeah, not interested.
Because there's no robots or putting fucking people's asses up their face. I'm sorry that we haven't got the fucking childish humor that you guys like.
I like sophisticated
people putting their faces up asses.
Yeah, I like sophisticated, intelligent films. Okay.
Yeah.
Like RoboCop 3.
Like RoboCop 3. Oh. Go and watch fucking Tiger King again.
Oh, Picard finished.
Bellend.
Shit.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
That was shit as well.
What was Picard?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it. I don't like
Did you
Star
see
Trek.
that? Sorry, big news. Disney have bought all the Star Wars things.
They did
Star
that
Trek
before,
things.
didn't they?
Star Trek things. Star Trek things, not Star Wars things.
Well, they bought all the Star Trek things.
Yeah. It was announced this morning.
Disney, so they've just bought
all Star Trek.
Picard and everything.
Yeah. Owned by Disney.
That's weird.
So they've bought Picard.
Yeah. They're gonna do a Star Wars, Star Trek like mix fandangle.
So they're gonna put the new episodes of Picard when they do season 2 on Disney Plus.
Yeah. It's all Disney.
This lockdown's getting real shit, guys.
They announced it this morning.
I don't believe you.
No, they did.
Star Trek. Disney. No, I'm Googling it. I don't trust anything that anyone says these days. Star Trek Disney. Disney has never owned Star Trek, and Disney will never own Star Trek.
Is that was not updated today?
It probably wasn't.
That was updated 2 days ago.
Yeah. Today, get with the news.
I don't like news. News is bullshit.
So, have you guys seen any good April Fools today?
I saw Limmy, you know, Brian Limond, Limmy show, Limmy.
Yeah.
He, about 3 weeks ago, he said he was going to schedule a tweet. And I think we might have talked about this, where he said he was going to schedule a tweet for April Fools. And he was saying, he literally scheduled it 3 weeks ago. And he went, tweet was, all you guys making April Fool's jokes about the coronavirus and lockdown and the cure being found, just stop it, all right? Just stop it. Like, he scheduled that like 3 weeks ago. And then it just automatically launched, obviously, this morning. And it has like 1,000, 2,000 likes, like a shitload of retweets, like 80 comments. Just he made that tweet ages ago. It was funny to actually see it actually come out, you know, April Fools. You know?
That's mad.
I haven't actually seen any April Fools this year, if I'm honest. I remember there being a bunch of tech stuff. Do you remember last year, like Razer, Logitech, yada yada? They had like the Razer coaster.
A lot of people have decided to forego it this year because of the coronavirus. Yeah. We're not allowed to be funny during the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, I know obviously CloneKorp stopped doing like kind of happy streams. Like he's normally very just kind of boring and just non value these days.
Yeah.
And I blame the corona, but you just don't know these days.
Yeah, nah, dude. I'm that's why I switched to IPAs again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Freshen yourself
up. What did you switch from?
Corona.
Oh.
I love it. It's like a boomerang, the punchline, isn't it?
I feel like I've been punched in the head. Yeah.
I feel like that.
In the head.
Yeah, I've got something to ask you guys. Did you guys see the new fucking characters created by Marvel to go in their comics?
No.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay. Now, I just want to throw this out there. I'm laughing at this because it's fucking ridiculous. And I'm glad the community is behind this and everything. They've all come out with massive backlash against it. But Marvel thought they would get up with the times and everything and try and fucking stay hip with everything and like, you know, PC and shit. Because, you know, Disney and all that kind of stuff and everything they create in comics, like obviously franchise movie and everything. They thought, hey, let's make these gender neutral characters that don't have any gender or anything like that, you know? And what do? They made two, forgive me if I'm wrong on ethnicity, but they're black and they're gender neutral and everything, and they're called Snowflake and Safe Space.
Why? What?
I know.
Like I'm all for that, but don't name them cool names. Then make it cool. Why would you call it Snowflake?
My god! If you looked at them right now, like fuck me, it's like it's legit, right? And this is what like I was talking about the other day, right? It makes me sad whenever someone dies that created a company. You know, like when was it fucking Steve Jobs died and all that kind of stuff, you know, Apple went to fucking shit. I mean, fucking look at them now. No one likes having Apple products. It's just like fucking garbage. And I feel like that's going to happen with Marvel now.
I feel like we should say that still, like, you know, Apple's one of the highest earning companies in the entire world. It's a quite gross over exaggeration to say no one likes Apple products.
No. Well,
Apple
iPhone. The iPhones. Everyone loves fucking Macs, shit like that, obviously. But like,
no, iPhones are still incredible just because you don't like them. No, I haven't. That's besides the point. That's like this is
you got an iPhone. Jake, shut up. Carve, you got an iPhone.
No, I don't know.
Does anyone in your house got an iPhone?
Yeah.
No, they don't know.
Sorry, what were you saying, Jake? No one else in my house got an iPhone.
What are you saying, Jake? Such a stupid argument.
How many iPhones were sold in 2019?
Oh god, that's such a stupid argument. Oh, have you got an iPhone?
In your household?
No one's got an iPhone, therefore it's shit. For God's sake. Oh god.
Oh my god, we went from snowflake and safe space to the shit iPhone. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, obviously the iPhone shit. I mean, they had to add more cameras on it to sell more.
That's what they're doing it. They just keep adding cameras. It'll be all cameras by the end of it, won't it? Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I don't
Oh god.
Haven't we got any rebuttal?
He's trying to find the stats. All he's getting the figures, his iPhone is shit %.
Yeah, everyone is saying that. They're all. I'm
to mute myself. I'm bloody coughing here. Oh god.
Oh fucking hell, dude.
Fucking hell.
But yeah. I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about Snowflake and
yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And company CEOs dying, which I'm struggling to make the connection here. Can you bring us back in?
So obviously, old fucking Thingy's just dead, isn't he?
And Stanley, yeah, he's dead.
Stanley, he's dead. So obviously Marvel's gonna go to shit now.
Yeah, of course.
They haven't got anyone to walk around saying Excelsior, you know, things.
Of course.
No one.
And Hideo Kojima. Yeah.
Great. Kojima, you fucking asshole. Can you imagine him?
Oh,
hey, it's my boy Hideo.
He announced the Metal Gear Solid 1 or whatever. He was on the stage. That's why I always say Hideo Kojima, because that's what he used to say. It's a meme.
I remember.
Anyway, so yeah, the point is, yeah, so the person's died. It's all going to shit. Yeah, of course. I don't know. I am all for all of the things that they are promoting. I just I kind of feel like you should actually try and make it cool. Actually have them be good people. Have them be cool. Don't like
it sounds like it does sound like a bit of a joke to call some.
It sounds like
to call your new character. It does, doesn't it? It does sound like satire. To call your new characters Snowflake and Safe Space.
It's almost like
it sounds like a South Park episode.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like it was satire, and they've committed to it, and then now like the higher ups have gone, this is great, publish it, and they're like, no, it's satire.
This was a joke.
And then they've gone, no, we're publishing it.
We've got 6 seasons done.
Get it out there. You've worked on this for a week. Get it out there, and it's like, seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
You could do things a lot more gracefully than that. That would promote a lot of the different things that it's trying to promote. It's weird.
I feel like that some people they try and force it out too quickly, don't they? Like, as much as there's a change or something new in society, they're like, hey, we've got to update this real fucking fast just so we can get some hits.
Yeah. It's weird. Weird stuff. Anyway.
How many people like iPhones then, Jake?
Yeah, iPhones. Where we at with the stats?
I'm just currently buying an iPhone. just so I can go next stream. Yeah. Yay, motherfucker! This is how unpopular they are.
Oh, you say hold on. You say you're buying it, not you buying it brand new because obviously no one's selling them secondhand. There's no one owns them.
No one owns them.
No one owns them. Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Just got a bucket of Corona and iPhones.
200 million units were sold in 2019 alone. I mean, I guess that's nobody.
That really
is. It's pretty small.
I mean, compared to 7.6 billion people on the planet, like that is really
it's
just
almost nothing.
It's almost like nothing.
It's almost nothing.
Yeah.
Literally like scratching off like one layer of one of those lottery tickets.
Yeah,
like, that's it. Just oh, nothing.
Not good. Not good.
Why don't you like
Speaking
iPhones?
Of things,
I'm not giving this up.
You're not giving it. What's there to give up?
Why don't you like iPhones, Clone?
It's because they smell.
Is your name Clone?
Oh my god! I didn't know you was a fucking you was paid by fucking Apple to protect their products.
In Steve Jobs' last will and testament, he left me to Steve Dole. He sent me a message. He said, "MrJakeWoof, protect my legacy."
This is a lie.
Why is it protect my legacy? What is that? What is he's not Sean Connery, mate? What do you?
He was. Did you ever hear him? My name is Steve Jobs.
He's actually
I am Mr. Apple.
I'm Mr. Apple. They call me the Big Apple Kid.
So why don't you like? What's wrong with iPhones?
The shit.
I used to have an iPhone.
Me too. I had quite a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought you were an iPhone kind of guy. But then I did tell you to get your current phone. If I demanded that you buy the current one.
You did. Said get it. It's got a pop-up camera.
Yeah.
You look Bobby Big Bollocks, and you won't ever say that you own an iPhone anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said I needed to break out of that chain.
Break the mold.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be another number. I don't want to be another sheep with an iPhone. Oh look, there they are with their little fucking shitty phone with their little.
No, but I agree. Okay, so I don't own an iPhone, but you still go and you'll go and eat in whatever, like your chain restaurants and stuff like that. That's like it's still the popular big corporations. So why is it one thing for one and one thing for the other?
McDonald's is all right. I know I'm going to enjoy my
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is all iPhone. There's nothing wrong with an iPhone.
There's nothing ever different with an iPhone, though. And they want me to pay more for the next fucking model.
There's nothing ever different with a Big Mac.
I know, but
prices have been going up for the last 20 years. No, they've been going up. I used to get a Big Mac for
£1.50 back in the day. Now it's £3.50 for a fucking mortgage. Oh my fucking god! Go back to CSI. What are you doing?
Having a nap.
Well, today's show's been good, guys. I've enjoyed it. I'm going now. He's ruined my mood. My mood, it's gone. We just can't have this.
He's been ruined.
First, he doesn't listen about Tiger King, and then
and then he brings up Tiger King.
What, have you seen that?
It's all right. It's all right. I've been watching Peaky Blinders. I love doing that. It's my favorite thing is to go like I'm throwing it onto a big pile of like a line of petrol leading to a lot of it like explosive dynamite or something. I'm like, I've never smoked. I'm not really a smoker. I've never smoked
cigarettes.
Yeah. Boom. I've been watching Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before, but I thought I'm gonna force myself because everyone speaks in a gruff, stupid voice, and it's always like, Mr. Shelby, you are Mr. Shelby, you Mr. Shelby. And they've all got fancy haircuts. Their haircuts all look a bit like yours, Clone. Without all of the Pokemon sort of vibes to it.
Yeah.
Like it actually looks a little bit
the Pokemon vibes.
Yeah, he's got a very Pokemon head going on right now, isn't it? There's a lot of stuff going on, colors.
Catch me sometime.
Yeah, the length, all of it.
Yeah, that's what they'll say about the.
Look at your leg.
They say, is that all of it?
Is that all of it?
Is that all of it?
Is that as long as it goes?
That's as big as Jake's iPhone.
As he unfurls the iPhone from his pocket. But yeah, and I've been watching that. It's been all right. It's been okay. I'm on the first season. I might watch a bit more. I don't know.
Tell us
I
about
don't in the background
next week.
It is good.
Yeah,
I've seen about season and a half of it. It is good.
yeah. It gets better. I don't know. It's all very English, isn't it?
The cheeky peaky fucking blinders.
That was the worst thing. They had these razor blades attached to their hats.
The hats, yeah.
That was horrific. That was when I saw that. I was like, "What the hell's going on there?" They got a bit of metal in their hat. I'm like, what the hell is that? They stitched the razor blades, and so they can suddenly just go, "Hiya!" And then they slice people's faces with them. I'm like, what kind of horrid bullshit is that? What kind of what?
It's what you have to do back in the day, mate.
They start carving up people, like holding them down and just chiseling away. It's like, ooh,
terrible, terrible.
Anyway. At least they didn't feed anyone to the tigers.
Yeah, the kings.
Have you seen that?
Anything else happening this week? Anything else happening
this week?
Important stuff to note
on Friday.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
There's no films coming out.
No films.
Oh, that was funny. Day 3 of lockdown. Day 3 will be day 3 of lockdown tomorrow.
Day 3?
What? Yeah.
Week 3.
What are you on about? It's been since Friday.
It's been about 2 weeks. Your tweet the other day, you was like, "Oh yeah, day 3 of lockdown," and it's like a week and a half later, and everyone else got locked down. So, where have you been?
You've been doing it for a week.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, wait, oh shit, we are locked down now, aren't we?
So, random thing below, but what haven't you guys been doing? What would you normally do that you can't do right now, specifically with a lockdown?
The worst one for me was going to the gym, because I would literally just go into a routine of going to the gym and, you know, getting swole. And now literally I'm just sitting and eating snacks.
Yeah. How about you, Clone? Nothing?
Not much. I mean, like
you used to go outside, didn't you?
Yeah. Like I miss hanging out like in the park and shouting at pigeons, but fuck all now.
It's just so you exercise. That's your daily exercise now.
Yeah. I mean, it helps out my lungs.
So why are you screaming? It's exercise. Ah!
Yeah. I was like going screaming. Exercising.
Like,
works out the lungs. This COVID-19 shit isn't going to attack that if my lungs are worked out. You know,
strong and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Each lung has a 6-pack.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's it. Nothing. Becky's hours have changed at work. That's been like the biggest thing for us.
More?
Like she does like night shifts now. So she's still in work at this time, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? You didn't go outside anyways. Nothing changed.
I went around friends' house. Yeah, board games now and again. And the odd meal out I do. The odd meal out with a friend, you know.
Ooh.
Meet up with an old school friend or something. Have a little meal out. Little breakfast. Can't do that. Can't have them over because obviously all isolation. It's kind of like, you know.
I'm not being able to have my hair cut. I think that's like...
Yeah, no haircut. Yeah.
Look
Everyone's
at that.
going to have shit hair in a few weeks. Oh, that's the thing. They're saying this is going to last 6 months.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might reduce the stringent measures and stuff.
I can see it being... When are we now? I can see it happening until the very least June, July. So however many months that.
For me, it's definitely that because they said 3 months for old people. So obviously, I'm about 70. So no,
see what happens. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Get making those covies.
Yes.
Get making the covies.
Right. Let's end this.
Yeah.
I'm done. Bored.
I'm done. I'm bored.
I'm
gonna go and freaking leave. Thanks everyone, chat.
Yeah.
Like everyone who watched, listened. share it with your friends, like the video, and everyone just fucking let us know how much of a Bellend clone is.
Honestly, he's got Papa on his shirt. I mean, fuck off.
I wanted to bring that up. Oh, Papa.
Mate, it's the one and only Papa. Fuck off. Praise Papa.
I don't.
Right, everyone. It was lovely seeing you. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Hello.